The last time you saw me on the field, I had an incredibly fun game with the Remington ACR that ended in a very impressive KD, especially for yours truly. The link to that video will be in the description and the pinned comment, of course, as well as the info card above if you missed it. And for today's game of Control, we are going to be continuing the streak. However, in continuing the streak, it forces me to make a decision that I've only had to make one other time on the channel, and one that many of you were not particularly fond of. Welcome to the Wolfsden, and to all of our new viewers, it is, as always, great to have you here today for a video that some of you will remember I promised was coming to the channel a few months ago, and a video that might give some of you a new perspective. For today, you are not only getting some fast, action-packed gameplay on Bing's Townfield, but today I am bringing on another platform from the channel's collection that is yet to be featured in its own gameplay video. Without any further suspense, today I have with me my H&K 416D from J&G. Kinda going for that Zero Dark 30 build for all of you movie fans out there. It's obviously not exactly the same, so don't at me for not being entirely accurate. Of course, looks aren't everything that this little fella has going for it, which you will be able to hear and see just fine in just a moment as we get into gameplay. This guy has been modified quite a bit since I first got it, so let me know how you think I did in the comments below. But that's enough talk. Let's get into some high-speed action. As I mentioned in the opening for today's game, we are playing 2 rounds of Control here on Bing's Townfield. For the first round, I forgot to get my hop dialed in just right, so please be patient. And don't immediately run to the comments telling me my hop-up is trash. Wait until I get it dialed in first, and then trash talk me at the very least after I get it. If you think it's still garbage after I get it dialed, totally fine. Hello, Benny. Good to see you again, good sir.
What size BBs do you have?
3 2s.
3 2s. All right, 2 shots through here.
2 coming.
Okay, you're good. Sick, good to go. Stay outside 20 feet. Now, were you want to play on red team, or was that from last time?
That's from last time. I mean, if you want to put me, I mean, teams are looking, pretty...
They should be pretty even, but I think I'm going to put you on blue team.
That's fine, yes, if you want to pull it off me here.
There you go.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Now that I've gotten myself chronoed, it's time to jump into round 1, where I'm immediately noticing that, at least on our team, it's looking a little bit inexperienced. For the start of the game, I am planning to make a hard push down the center to gauge our enemy team a little bit. Being one of the few experienced players on our team, I'm hoping that by playing a bit more aggressively, some of our newer players will follow suit rather than hiding in the back of the field. I like the prone out, my dude. Where we got contact at?
Bang!
Oh, yeah, I'll let you keep that.
Over there. Don't walk in this, bud. It's gonna get stuck to your feet. I'm gonna get out of here. Sticky, 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 gross. Yeah.
With most of the activity happening on the opposite side of the field, it is looking like I may be able to slip into the center of the field on the enemy side and create an opening for the rest of our team. But before I can, I need to get the heads in the far tower down so I can advance relatively undetected.
Go, 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 go. Hello there.
So far, the advance into enemy territory is working very well. Our team currently has control of the truck, gaining points for the round, and a large section of the field is also under our control. However, I am starting to notice a few enemy players are already walking off the field in the first half of the first round, which is a bad sign for the rest of the game. Seeing that our push is proving to be a bit too effective, it's time to make what some players would call a controversial move.
Hey, buddy. Are you dead? Are you hit? No. Let's back up to this building. Let's give them some space, because this is a little unfair. You back up a little bit. You back up. Hey, boys, give me some cover. I'm going to back off this building and give them some space. Careful, careful. Oh, good hit. Hard right, bud. Hard right. Far building to the right. Far building to the right.
With the first round gone, it is time to jump straight into round 2. However, before we do, let me address the choice that I made at the end of this round to let off the gas a bit and allow the enemy team to advance again. I've only had to do this one other time here on the channel, and when I did, it was a mixed bag of responses in the comments. Some people thought it was a smart move to allow the enemy team to catch a bit of a break and allow the game to continue flowing without being a total blowout, while others, in short, said that Airsoft is a competitive game, therefore if people are angry about losing, let them walk off and keep on the assault. While I can't agree with both views here, you probably have already gathered that I think the latter is a bit short-sighted. Yes, Airsoft is a competitive space, and having a blowout victory in your favor is incredibly satisfying. But Airsoft is also meant to be fun, and having been on both sides of kicking ass and taking names, and being the one getting kicked, there is a time and a place for showing a bit of mercy. Especially with the more casual group that is out on the field today and the amount of younger players, this seemed like the right call to me. Now, had it been a more milsim experience or a harder core competitive game with more experienced players, obviously that would be a different discussion. But in this case, I think a bit more sportsmanship is just a little more classy. Of course, feel free to discuss it among yourselves in the comments below. I may even chime in myself if you make a good point on either side, but I do believe I made the right call in this instance. With that said, let's jump into round 2, where we still have an enemy team to face.
All the way in that back right corner. Watch, careful there, friend. Ah. Just keep shooting. There you are. That was not where do I want to go? That is the question. Uh-huh. They also don't expect most people to go after that kind of machine gun, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
I respect it though. The drip is unreal.
Yes. I am missing a mag though, so keep an eye.
Alright, here, can I get a, what do they look like? Okay, so they kind okay, gotcha.
Yep.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you.
Yep. Where are we shooting there, boy?
Huh?
Where are we shooting?
Back there, there's one of these flat things.
Oh yeah, I see him as muzzle. Yeah, I see him. I don't know if I can reach him from here, but I can try. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, he's on that back half wall. I can't see him. Woo! I have a good one.
With my third hit of the game, the enemy team appears to be a bit more fired up for this second round. But with a better idea of where they... hey, editor, where's the scope cam footage? Yeah, but it's not here, and it's not in my files anywhere either. I could have sworn I recorded this section of the game. Hold on a sec. I might have some bad news. So, listen. We all make mistakes, and I may have, possibly, it's hard to say. A lot of things can happen to videos that definitely existed, okay? But I may have forgotten to press the record button on the scope cam after I died. With that said, that will unfortunately bring today's video to a close. While I would ordinarily just have the head cam zoomed way in for the rest of the video, many of the shots were really hard to see, so you guys would kind of just be looking at my POV with no idea what I'm doing. And that doesn't make for a good video, if I'm being honest. I do apologize for the lackluster ending to today's game, but don't worry, the 416 will get another shot at redemption here soon. It's actually been quite a while since I last got this one out for a run at the field, and it was a lot of fun, so you'll see a bit more of it in the rotation going forward. As long as I remember to hit the record button, of course. That's kind of important. I hope you guys enjoyed today's gameplay, and of course, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Again, if you'd like a video with a bit more satisfying of an ending, be sure to check out the last deep dive that went out a couple weeks ago covering the A&K ACR, aka my Magpul Masada, or the last gameplay with the Remington ACR that ended much better and had even better vibes, if I'm being honest. Still one of the best games of 2025, I'm not gonna lie. If you're still watching and haven't already, you should probably subscribe as well. I have a lot more gameplay like this coming next week, as well as some footage from a pretty cool location. I won't spoil anything yet, but I'm hopeful that if everything pans out, I'm gonna have some absolutely killer footage coming next month or so that I think you guys are gonna like. Of course, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed today's video, and share this video with a fellow Airsofter to help grow the community to our next milestone at 3,000 subscribers, where, as I promised a couple weeks ago, we will be getting a deep dive into the channel staple, the Remington ACR that I've been mentioning so much in today's video. Best way to support the channel outside of liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing is, of course, by heading over to Wolfsden Apparel to get yourself or someone else some badass decal stickers or a comfy shirt. And as always, this has been Wolf, and hope to see you guys next time I hit the field. Assuming I remember to hit the record next time. Yeah, that was my bad. Totally my bad. Sorry, guys. I'll do better next time, I promise.